All the times I've been at the beach, my children were about 15 feet out, right where the first wave was coming in. You know, Texas beach, you know, is shallow going out 100 yards. They're like 15, 20 feet out. And old control freaks would come over and say, your kid shouldn't be swimming. There's a riptide. There was no riptide. You know, control freaks this, control freaks that. Because they all get henpecked all day and asked questions by government. So they're going to do it to you. You try Alex Jones search. No, try Alex Jones ferry. Galveston ferry. Yeah, there it is. Homeland Security, 17,000 views. They'll probably ban it and say it's not my footage, and we'll say it is our footage, and YouTube will go to hell, it's not. You're banned! It's our country! We're taking your guns! And we're taking your free speech. Here it is. Look at this. And every time I went over, and I literally, there's hardly anything since the hurricane had hit on Bolivar to eat anymore. So my wife would want to go to Galveston to eat. And I said, look, after a couple days of this, I said, look, just go to the grocery store. We're not going back through that anymore to go to the island. And to be searched and searched and searched and searched. Yeah, just keep that rolling in the background while I talk and cover other news. I want folks to see this. Yep, Galveston. And I won't be going back there, but I guess I can't go to the National Seashore. I mean, it's just parasites everywhere. Look at this. Searching the car. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. All right. Like I said, put that up on big screen. This is all part of the atmosphere that there are terrorists everywhere and everything's dangerous. And, you know, calling the public schools, and there may be a terror threat here at the school with 50 kids in it in the cornfields. Oh, yeah, Al-Qaeda's everywhere. Oh. You guys can't punch that up full screen? Okay. Yeah, we'll let that roll in the background. Look at him searching the old man's RV. I need to go inside your RV, sir. Make sure there's no Al-Qaeda inside. Just training you to accept to be a slave. What this is a slave training center. We first started out at the airports. We're moving down to the ferries, all federal property, all state lands, and then regular highway checkpoints to be at hardened installations where high school compulsory service people are going to search your vehicle. Literally, that's being announced. And imagine all the control freak Obamanoids, you know, running around, just violating everyone. Oh, I need to search now the front of your vehicle. Look at this footage. Make sure you're not with Al-Qaeda. Because you want to go across to your beach house or to a hotel and frolic around. Oh, you want to go on the Galveston beach? We're going to have cops come up and ask you what you're doing. I just can't believe what bondage we're under. And it's getting worse and worse. In fact, here it is. House bill aims to strip right-wing extremists of Second Amendment. Kurt Nimmo, very important article. A sinister bill working its way to the House may eventually serve as a companion piece to a Department of Homeland Security right-wing extremist report that labels veterans and advocates of the Second Amendment as dangerous terrorists. H.R. 2159. The Denying Firearms and Explosives to Dangerous Terrorist Act 2009. Remember what the Chief of Staff of the White House said? He said, if you are maybe a terrorist and on a watch list, you don't get your Second Amendment. 1,100,000 people on it growing. We don't like you, see. You're not going to travel. You're not going to leave the country. You're not going to have a gun. The Denying Firearms and Explosives to Dangerous Terrorist Act 2009 sponsored Representative Peter King of New York. That other senator up there, that Republican who was supposedly so pro-gun, now is for total gun bans. She's going to reintroduce the assault weapons ban next week, she said. That's an AP. On April 29th, with little fanfare or corporate media coverage, H.R. 2159 was introduced and referred to the House Judiciary Committee. The bill would increase public safety by permitting the Attorney General to deny the transfer of firearms or the issuance of firearms or explosives licenses to any known or suspected dangerous terrorist. That is the Rahm Emanuel thing. Oh, we say we think you might be. Sorry, can't own a gun. By the way, I need to search your car and your RV. This is how we treat you. All them people don't speak English with Mexican plates? Come on over. Hell, we're not going to search you. Because you don't have schmuck written on you like the American people do. Look, we've shown we like being raped by the government, folks, and they're more than willing to. Oh, got an old lady in a Lincoln Town Car. Gonna have to search you. See, these are just the lines where they divert you off to be searched every time. Just unbelievable. The entire bill can be read on the GovTrack website. A similar bill was introduced in the Senate in 2007, but this one is racing through committee. As noted above, the DHS has compiled a long list of folks the government considers terrorists. The bill, if enacted, would allow the Attorney General, a documented gun grabber, to deny millions of Americans due process. And I would add to this that this is the first group they're going after is the veterans. Most veterans I know don't have a criminal record. They're unable to buy firearms now. They're told, sorry, you're on the list. Now, here it is. This is the Bloomington alternative. It says state criminalizes shouting about I-69. Standing on a table and shouting at public meetings is a felony in Indiana and amounts to racketeering. If the offender is a member of the organized citizens group, according to arrest warrants issued April 17th in Pike County for 2 anti-NAFTA highway protesters. They're being charged with felonies, folks. This is happening all over the U.S. And they got a bill introduced where if you hurt somebody's feelings, felony federal charges. And they're not playing games. They're going to send people like this guy on screen out to do the arresting. And if you don't stand down and go to the prison, SWAT teams are coming, baby. And they've been to Fallujah. They know what they're doing, and they love it. Oh, God, it's good to crush America. They just love it. In the documents, Pike County prosecutor Darren McDonald said a state police officer alleged that district direct actions by members of the Roadblock Earth First group between 2007 and 2008 are felonies under the Indiana Corrupt Business Influence Act. So charge him with racketeering. Now, here's another one. Is your blog a weapon? House bill says hurting people's feelings illegal. Felony charges. A lot more coming up. Stay with us.
More than 700 chemicals have been found in our drinking water. And did you know that you have greater exposure to these chemicals while taking hot showers than when drinking the water? That's because many chemicals are inhaled when they evaporate and others are absorbed into the skin. The KDF Dual Media Shower Filter works with both hot and cold water, and it's designed to reduce chlorine, lead, mercury, and iron, and it inhibits the growth of bacteria, mold, algae, and fungus. The KDF Dual Media Shower Filter typically lasts 10,000 gallons or 1 year, whichever comes first. Hospitals, restaurants, and water treatment facilities use this media to reduce chlorine, iron, heavy metals, and bacteria. What about you? Order your KDF shower filter normally $49 for our special price of only $39.99 with free shipping. Call the Berkey Guy and order now by calling 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online by visiting us at directive21.com. That's directive21.com now.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back. Have you ever thought about what's in your shampoo, soap, or detergent? How about chlorides, dyes, ethanol, sulfates, sodium, formaldehydes, and more? Even fragrance can indicate the presence of some 4,000 separate ingredients, most of which are synthetic. Hi, this is Alex Jones. I was shocked when I discovered I could be inhaling these additives that can lead to coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath, headaches, nausea, irritation of the skin, and mucous membranes. Now compare Cal-Ben Pure Soap, all natural, earth-friendly, no harsh chemicals, no animal testing. They're safe, and you save 85% of the money you're spending on cleaning products now. Start saving over $1,000 a year for your family of 4. Keep it natural. Call Cal-Ben Pure Soap for a free catalog at 1-800-340-7091 or log on to 5starsoap.com. Try Cal-Ben Pure Soaps, and I'll bet you'll never use any other cleaning products again. Call 1-800-340-7091 for all your cleaning needs.
Homeland Security says everywhere you go in the United States, you're going to be searched and controlled. I'm going to jam in. Who are the last two callers in order? That's who I'll have time to get to. All right, we'll go to Randy in Texas and Mike in Wyoming. In just a moment, I want to tell you about two sponsors before we wrap up this transmission with a few final calls. Home Gain. You can check out Max, the little orange gorilla, when you're on info.